Welcome in. This is NSD and Dead here. This is another RaidShadow Legends video. We are gonna just go over the 10.20 update and the Raid Digest together here and see all the stuff they're bringing to us. This is already stuff that's in game. I'm just getting back from having the flu and surviving it. It was a fun time, but figured I'd still get my video out on this and let you guys know my thoughts on it. So we got Hydra Quick Battle, which is in game. We can minimize that for a second. I haven't done it yet, but we are in game. We have to still be able to one key on the difficulty. So that kind of is a bummer for some people, and it says only 5. I'm kind of guessing that is 5 for all of the fights and not 5 per difficulty, which is gonna suck. If it's 5 per difficulty, I don't think that's bad. If it's 5 for all of it, I think that needs to be adjusted to make it really usable. So I think that's gonna be a pretty sweet thing. Let's see, this will be an option for players who want to fight Hydra, blah blah blah. There's the amount of damage needed for the 1 key on the highest chest. Several Hydra difficulties at once, for example. If you achieve the quick battle unlock conditions on brutal, it will be also unlock quick battle. So if you get it done on nightmare, then you can do quick battles on the rest, which is cool. Okay, I could deal with that. In general, Hydra, normally in auto mode, has initiated quick battle. They cannot interface, which makes sense. It's just going to be like clan boss. But if you have teams that are pushing turn count, it's going to take a while to cycle the points out. And I think that's in the digest, so we'll go over that as well. Players can use quick battle in a limited number of times. 1 weekly cycle. After the cycle is over, the number of quick battles will reset, which makes sense. I don't know why that would be too big of an issue. Campaign super raids. So that's actually a nice quality of life. Now we could actually burn through our champion training a little bit faster. So I like that. That's good. Fragments and exchange lock. We've added a lock champion fragment exchange feature. Can I do that? Let's check. Sorry about that. Let's check that though. Right here. Ah, okay. After unlocking, you will be able to exchange the champion's fragments. So that's a good feature. So just in case you don't want to sacrifice, which, I mean, these ones I can because we're not going to be able to get her, but you can keep it locked. That's nice. Let's get some mod fragments. Look at all those mod fragments, guys. New clan levels and clan shop items. Pretty much useless to us from what I could tell, because let's take a look at this real quick. Minimize this. We're going to go to rankings, right? All the top clans. These are the top clans in the world. Level 20. Okay? They're all level 20 at highest. Right? You tell me when anybody is going to be able to ever buy those. So that's pretty much just ignore that. Top clans in the world aren't even getting this one yet. Now, I think they're supposed to update how you get experience. We'll see if it makes a difference, but as of right now, just ignore that. That doesn't really matter. Quality of life, champion names in the Soul Collection. We've added champion names and faction icons in Soul Collection window. I did notice that. That is a pretty cool little change. It's not bad. Chaos Dust and Chaos Powder amount. We've also added a visual of total Chaos Dust and Chaos Powder on the victory screen. Huh, okay. I mean, sure. Total stats window. Oh, yeah, so this is what keeps throwing me off. So now you immediately see it instead of having to click over. But I'm so used to clicking over. So now you've come up to here, but it used to be over here, and I keep clicking this now. But, okay. I mean, throwing people off, but after you get used to it, I guess that'll be nice. Stage requirement filter. Now when you tap on a champion's button on the team selection screen, when taking on the Doom Tower, secret rooms, and faction wars, you'll be taken to the champions window filtering. Oh, so it's kind of like what it does for Cursed City already. If you go to a stage on Cursed City, and this has been this way for a while, and you go to champions, it automatically puts in all the filters for all the champions you could use on that stage. But now it's gonna do it in Doom Tower too. Okay, that's cool. That's helpful. Little things, but hey, any little things is better than nothing. Filter out faction guardians. We've added a new option for the champion filter in the tavern, an empowerment champion tab, enabling to hide champions from faction guardians. Okay, not bad. AI fixes. We have addressed AI bugs across wide various, and just a blanket shoot of saying what they fixed. Immunity skill. Another change we've implemented to make sure that when a champion's skill states that they are immune to certain debuffs or effects, they are truly immune to those things. If another skill states that it will place a guaranteed debuff, ignore a portion of the resistance, it will still not bypass immunity, which that would make sense. I guess Leorius, handful of good ones in there. Campaign boss XP rebalance, huh? We've rebalanced the amount of XP earned from campaign bosses when facing them on normal, hard, and brutal difficulties, ensuring it more consistent. Now each campaign boss grants gradually more experience than the previous one. Okay, new relics. We've also added a bunch of new relics. Nobody needs to worry about those because that's part of the clan stuff. And we can't figure out how to get past level 20. Let's see. We got the champion buffs here. Oltan. I don't think Oltan's buff looked pretty good. Constantine's buff looked decent. It's gonna be weird to try to activate him because you need what? Leech, block active skills, and decrease defense. And then he ignores like 100% defense, I think it is. So, 75%, and then you have an ignore defense set. So yeah, you can ignore 100% defense pretty easily with him if you can get those 3 debuffs out. But getting those 3 debuffs out are probably not going to be easy. So kind of take that into account. But he looks like his buffs look pretty decent. Improvements and battle fixes. Caused the game to crash when Stock the Broken was involved in a battle against the Hydra. A visual bug. Anything important in here? A mythical problem, apparently. No buffs. Oh, it would always just say resisted. Okay. I think I have seen that one for Marius. Not seeing anything too important on this side of things. So, a couple of good quality of life things. Nothing too super crazy. Let's switch over to the digest, though. Which I should have right here. There we are. This is my Discord, guys, if you guys want to join. more than welcome to. We're building the community up here. So we have the Raid Digest here. They're talking about the quick battles. Telling you to optimize your teams before trying quick battles. I mean, it is going to make it do full auto, so if your team can't full auto, obviously it's not going to do great. Blah, 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 talking about manualing. Another point to highlight regarding quick battle is the duration. Unlike Demon Lord quick battle, the Hydra ones take a little longer, up to several minutes, trying to get to the turn. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. It might take a while for that loading screen to go through, so just keep that in mind, and we'll have to be patient, but it's a lot better than waiting an hour, 45 minutes, whatever your Hydra run takes. So either way, great thing. The aspect to Searoth effect, turn meter manipulation, reintroduced immunity skill fixes. So relics and stuff are gonna be an exception to that rule, because you're putting something on them that's you're manually affecting your own champion for. So I guess that still makes sense. It's kind of a gray area for sure, but I'm okay with that. If you want the buffs of the relic and you're willing to take the debuffs on it, you might as well be able to actually take it, right? Champion rebalance process. So this is all about how they pick rebalancing. Player feedback in game, in the in-game ratings, that just got reset, so they're not really using that, I'm sure. I don't know if they ever were, and if they were, that was way outdated. It might be decent now since they reset it. We'll see how that works. The question is everybody going to go back in and rate these champions, you know? We only have a couple hundred on, I mean, these are mythicals, so, but like Mountain King, 199, this is super OG champion, and he went straight in the toilet again, even after the reset. Rhodos, I mean, he has 600 already, I guess, but it's a very liked champion. Krokmar only has 47. Or, I mean, 87. I don't know why I said 47. So, it just depends. I mean, doesn't surprise me on those ratings. I think it's going to be really back and forth with these. Not a lot of people are going to want to go through all their champions and hit a review. Like, look at that. The new champion that just came out for the 7-day. 5,000 versus, you know, a guy that's been in the game for 5 years has 199. So it's not going to be perfect for that. History of rebalances. If the champion already has been rebalanced, it probably won't get touched again for a while. Makes sense. Older champions have higher priority than the new ones. However, it's a case by case. Yeah, I don't know if I call that to be true. They've updated a lot of newer ones versus OGs. Like, I mean, Mountain King probably doesn't need an update. And there's a long list of OG legendary champions that could use a touch-up. Void Affinity also affects the decision. If you pull a Void Legendary, they want it to be pretty impactful, which I could probably agree with that, at least, because the Void Legendaries are... You don't want to pull a bad Void Legendary. That just doesn't feel good at all. So, I mean, I know I've had my fair share of it. When, you know, I pulled Raglan and multiple Little Miss Annies, another year Carl and stuff. I pulled Sir Nick, that's not even that great. I mean, so, I get it. I can get that sentiment. They're saying in this blurb that it takes quite a bit of time to actually do it, and that's why they would have to halt progression of the game and new features and stuff to do more rebalancing, which I highly doubt. They just don't want to. It's not like they have to do 10 of them a week, but I could definitely see them easily doubling what they're doing, pushing out like 4 rebalances a month or something. Shouldn't take that much time. Some of them are pretty in-depth, but there's some that take so minor tweaks that, you know, if they're having a packed month, they could probably do some minor tweaks on some of them and get them out versus rebuilding a whole kit like some of them have been. And then CVC will be personal rewards next time, guys. So keep that in mind with your CVC. Be ready for it. That happens on Tuesday. The new fusion starts on Monday, so keep that in mind. But that's it for this one, guys. That was the update and the raid digest. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you like this video. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye.